everybody. My name is Nightfire Ox. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, then welcome. Tonight we are doing Kubera. Feels good to be back with Kubera. Anyway, tomorrow we have Tower of God, and I believe I'm doing solo leveling as well. If I can get to it, we'll see. Sometimes Tower of God chapters go for, literally, I'll be reading for an hour before we even get to the actual, discussion. So we'll see, but that is the plan, is to get some solo leveling in tomorrow as well. Anyway, also tomorrow is, here where I live, is the Renaissance Festival. So I'm excited for that. If you guys have never been to a Renaissance Festival before and you like fantasy and just overall interested in what they used to do in medieval times, then I would go check it out. Mainly where we are, it's more like a fantasy thing and it's really fun. And, but yeah, anyway, so if I'm a little late getting on tomorrow, that's probably why. Anyway, let's get the music back going and read us some Kubera, huh? Okay, I think this is good music to set the scene. Alright. Flicker. Huh? Bang. Rumble. That was a close one. To think she would have so much strength even without her opportunity. I shouldn't have been so careless. Things would have been much easier if I had done this from the start. Silence. She must have died instantly from the impact of her bare body. Wriggle, wriggle. I'm gonna crush her one more time just to make sure. I'm not going to leave you alone. I can't lose an art that I've worked so hard to make. With this everlasting mother's love, even at the face of losing everything. A mother who will always put you first and do anything for you. And even if she dies 1,000 times, she will come back to be on your side like the beginning. That's the kind of mother I will give you. Even though I won't be able to see you again, I will always be your mother, even if it's against your will. You were smiling. You knew I would be miserable, but why? Grip. Ooh. He's pissed. Chapter 96. Lies for you. Wow. The magic really disappeared as soon as the monster opened its eyes. But I guess it's good since it's not as bad as I thought, huh? Although it isn't very pleasant, I can hold out even without haughty Kubera. I just wish that smell of rotting meat would go away. It will be dangerous for Lise if her haughty Kubera wears off. Damn it. What can I do even if I know that? How am I supposed to save her when she is attacking that huge monster without even thinking? When I can't even use my magic now? Oh, that's right. If the conditions for nullifying magic is that maybe I could use the magic if I get out of its field of vision. Expected scenario, Rumble 1337, Hati Indra. Ron Seraph used Hati Indra from a blind spot, 1,337 damage. Monster strikes back, average damage. Ron Seraph 36 died while trying to graduate from college. Could you imagine? I don't think this is it. That monster probably has more health than I can imagine. There's no way I can take it out even one blow of regular magic. If I want to take it out in one blow, I have no other choice but to use that, I guess. Ron, are you crazy? What kind of a person would do something so crazy during the magic exam? They're having an emergency meeting saying that what you did is unprecedented. You are the one at a loss when they invalidate the whole exam. Oh, the exam seemed so real that I mistook it for the real thing. I thought you might die, so... But I guess the highest score ever, although I may not count. Did you hear the examiner stutter when he was announcing my score? Ugh, you're such a kid! Maybe I should knock some sense into you. Ah, why would you hit me? I'll never use it again, got it? You really might die one day. Why would you care about how I use my life? And why would you hit someone who saved your life? But this isn't a magic exam or anything. This is a real thing, and I'm in Carday's water channel. I may not even make it back alive, so wouldn't it be better to use it for now? Boom! Wham! What the... Damn it. There are 2 monsters now? And this one looks even stronger. What? Are the 2 monsters fighting? I don't know what kind of monster it is, but I'm thankful that it appeared. Where did Lisa and Yuta disappear to, Graham? Oh, damn. She is bloodied. Bam! My son. What on earth have you done? I tried very hard, Mother. I didn't dodge when I could have. I didn't push you away when I could have. I pleaded you again and again so I can protect Lise without hurting you. But you refused to listen to the end. I wanted to protect you this time. It's just the same. No matter how many times you come back to life, you never change. Why do you always make me a bad son? What do you mean, always? You once told me that I seem to forget what I don't want to believe in. But you would never tell me what memories I erased when I asked you. That's because it will only hurt you if you knew. Yes, that's why I didn't want to tell you either. At first, I told you a couple of times, but every time you reincarnated, you forgot. When you even have the power of foresight, you always believed only whatever you wanted to believe. I am Queen Taraka, who rules over the Taraka clan. I'm the strongest and most beautiful, and I have a proud son who is half Garuda. But Mother, that is not your memory. My son, why would everyone call me a monster when I'm so beautiful like this? I don't know. I can't be sure because your creator isn't here. But since you were made to raise me well, I guess there was no reason for you to look beautiful in everyone else's eyes except mine. It looks like you remembered something, so I'll tell you in short. It's true that your name is Taraka, but the position as queen, having immense strength, Garuda, and your son, those are all memories of the goddess Kali. Ooh, I love Kali. It's kind of funny because some of these names I do know. If you've never played Smite and you like games and lore and gods and stuff, you'd probably really like that. But each of them in the game has their own, like, a little bit of lore about the god. And Kali is one of my favorites to play as. No, I think it's Kali is how you say it. I'm not sure. And your beauty can only be seen by my eyes. I'm taking in this photo because one, you can look at the art, how much better it's getting, the shading, the darkness here, and the bright up here. Love that. But it's also so menacing to look at. This person down here said died from trying to graduate from college. Episode 97. You were definitely a mother dedicated to her son. Looking like that even in my eyes. Does this mean I may leave now? Then let me say my first and last thank you. Even though I'm sure that you can't hear me any longer. What did you do to me in the past? Please tell me, my son. What did you do to make me forget everything? Tell me, please, I'm begging you. One last god, Kubera. Chapter 97, Lies for You. I guess that's why it's named Lies for You. That's interesting. Shh. healing? Ugh, I'm dizzy. I think I felt a lot of pain. Oh, whatever, I'm okay now anyway. That monster and Yuta. Where did they go? Did they go this way? Wobble, tap. Hey, hey! Get yourself together. You have no more vigor left. What did you think you were gonna do? Oh, was that light just now? There's no way a kid who just learned magic could use fusion magic or something. Yuta was taken by a monster. I need to save him. Okay, I get it. So let's just get out of here first. I'll take you to the channel and then go look for Yuta. Flop. She fell asleep? Amazing. Even though she has no vigor left, how can she fall asleep at a time like this? Usha said it would be dangerous when her haughty Kubera runs out. Why is she perfectly fine? What do I do once I get to the channel? We need to meet Asha to find a way out. Rumble. What was that? Another earthquake? Crack. Oh my. Is the channel collapsing because of those two monsters from before? It can't be helped. We're gonna have to give up Yuta and get out of the channel. So we came in through that way, Rumble. Whoa. What the hell is this? How can it just collapse all at once? Whoosh. Ooh, what is this? This guy's from earlier. Why is he helping us? Is he a good guy? Now that I look at him, he kind of looks like a human. So there are stars that look like this, huh? Shh. Oh, thanks. What is he staring at? Oh, is he looking at Lee's, not me? Well, why does he feel like... I might be going crazy. To think a high-level Sura who is able to take on a human form is traveling with humans in the human realm. Asha's actually a girl. It'd be a more believable story. You best believe it, pal. But if that guy isn't Yuta, there'd be no reason for him to help us. Shh. Hey you. Can I ask you why you were helping us? Swoosh. No. I don't want to fight. I was thankful, but was just curious. / Ron Seraph. I've heard you are afraid of halves, but Suras are okay for you, huh? It would have been nice if Lee's was also like that. Wait, then you're... really Yuta? He's smiling. He really is Yuta. Oh my. A high-level Sura that makes human friends and are even polite to them will definitely go on my top 5 list of the most amazing dudes that I've ever met in my life. Now that I think about it, Asha didn't really give Yuta any concern. He probably didn't worry about Yuta because Yuta was a high-level Sura. He didn't get taken. He went on his own free will. He'll come back safe and sound, so don't put him in a bad position by trying to rescue him. I will not be far behind. But if I end up being late, please take care of Lee's. Yuta doesn't need your help, but Lee's may be in danger once her haughty Kubera runs out. You damn monster! Let go of Yuta right now! That's strange. Hold on, guys. And why did Lee try so hard to save Yuta? Oh, does Lee not know that you're Sura? It seems the situation is a bit complicated. It seems that Lee's hates Sura's from what he wrote earlier. If you need to hide it from Lee's, wouldn't it be best to change back to human form? What if she wakes up or something? Why is he hesitating? Is there a problem? We're on Suraf. Asha! You got here just in time. Did you know that Yuta is... What the... Where is he going? I can't be certain whether Yuta will come back or not. So we can't rely on Yuta right now. We need to get out of the channel on our own. If we don't get out of this collapsing channel, we will be stuck in space for good. To be continued. Next. Have you decided, Mother? I'm sure you will give me the same answer as always, as the other mothers before you did. One last guide, Kubera. Chapter 98, Lies for You. If you deny my existence, I can escape from this. I see. There was such a way then. Hurry up and kill me. Why must I be trapped and play such a ridiculous role like this? I'm begging you. Let me go. If you had the slightest bit of maternal love, you would never say such a thing. But the moment you realize the truth, you are no longer my mother. Do whatever you want, my son. Mommy will always protect you. All your words were lies. You are a substitute who only said what you were told to say. I don't need something like this. After we say our goodbyes, and you were reborn. Not remembering anything that happened. You will smile just like the first time. Huh? Why are you crying, my son? Because I lost someone very special to me. It's all my fault. It's because I told her the truth. To protect my mother, I need to lie. Grab. Did you kill me with these hands every time? Yes. If you want, I shall gladly do it again. Yes, I see. I've been a bad mother. I'm sorry. I felt that there was some gaps in my memory that I didn't remember. Oh, I find the part where I find out the truth and die was missing in my memories. I never thought deeply about it. Maybe I was subconsciously refusing to do so, but you remember everything. How would my son have felt to lose his mother and see me reborn again so many times? This time, I will protect my mother. If it is bound to in this way, I will lie. But every time something went wrong, the result was always the same, whether it be out of coincidence, mistake, or anger. My son, lying is not an easy thing to do. You do not know how it feels to have to lie until the very end, to bear the anger and frustration on your own. You said that my decision has always been the same after knowing the truth, right? Yes. That relieves me, because that means I'm at least a better mom out of the rest of them. My son, I'm not going to die. I don't want to be the mother who puts all the burdens on her son. So I'll live no matter what it takes. I must have caused you a great deal of sorrow until now. So from now on, I'll work hard to not pain you. Are you sure? Living knowing at that will? You worried about me? Even though I'm a fake mother. Touch. Thank you. If you hadn't acknowledged me, I no longer have a reason to exist. So what I'm understanding is that this is what she really looks like, but he sees her as this. I do not have much time left to stay here, my son. Let me ask you just once more. Would you come with me to the Sura realm? No. I thought so. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have told you about Maruna and Kalavinka. Don't say something like that even if you're joking. Haha. You sulking? How could you be so cute, even when you're in Sura farm? Anyway, this means you're gonna split up with that girl, right? Since you don't need the sword of return anymore to go to the Sura realm. And it would be easier to look for Maruna and Kalavinka all by yourself. No, for now I will return to Lise. Lise really needs the sword of return. If she cannot draw out the sword, I'm going to do it for her. I can leave after that. I knew I couldn't just leave you here like this. Don't worry, my son. I'm not going to drag you away by force or anything like that. I know now that I'm not strong enough to do that anyway. It's true that your name is Taraka, but the position as queen, having immense strength, Garuda, and your son, these are all memories of the goddess Kali. I am just a weak doll, but is unable to defeat even a Rakshasa without using my eyes. I was never that strong. How foolish, huh? Mother. How nice of you to keep calling me Mother. Thank you. I won't tell you to come with me, but can you listen to what I have to say? As long as I can tell you this, I don't care what I really am. When that child was attacking me earlier, I could have just hit her out of the way, but I stopped. Why do you think I did that? Because I was scared of a little girl that I could have easily taken out with my eyes. Of course not. I stopped because I saw something very important. Hang on. If you used insight on Lee's, I don't really want to hear about it. You always see a distorted view of the future. And that was what you always used to separate me from my friends. Yes. It's just as you said, my insight cannot be trusted. So don't think about this seriously. Just listen and let it slide past you. If you really like that girl, nothing I say will change anything. You don't think you can do that? Do you think you will waver after hearing what I say? Even when the ability of insight, the future isn't something that you can easily see. Every now and then only a moment from the unidentified future flies past you. So how bad would I feel if I said something very crucial, but I could not tell you what it was, if I saw, right? Oh, if I had seen, my bad. My son, if I lie without telling you this, I will spend every day worrying about you. Okay, tell me. Whatever you tell me, it won't change the fact that I will be staying in the human realm. Okay, fine. If you listen to what I have to say, I will leave quietly. I saw a couple of scenes from her future, but she was always alone. She was fighting countless amounts of Sura, or standing alone in a deserted plain, and crying her eyes out. But the moment she threw herself at me, my son, I saw you in her future as well. Oh no. That doesn't look very great. She says to distort it. So what if that's actually supposed to be Kubera on top of Yuta there? Crack. Thank you for listening to me. I will be leaving now. It does not make any sense. Why would I hurt Lee's? If you really leave after giving the sword of return, the future will never come. Since she did look a lot older than she does now. But it seems that you won't be able to leave her after you draw the sword for her. Things will only get tougher as you spend more time with her. My poor son. Even knowing all this, would you still go to her? One last God, Kubera. Chapter 99 lies for you. Patter, patter, crack. So, because I don't like halves and Lise doesn't like Suras, you told Lise that he was a half and told me that he was a human. Things have gotten all really mixed up because of all that. You should have just told me and kept it a secret from just Lise. Why did you make it so complicated? Telling someone about a high-level Sura is not a light subject. Why would I reveal something so important to someone like you, whom we just met? Isn't wrong, but it still pisses me off. Anyway, how are we supposed to get out of here? Do you really know a way to return to Rilrav? Yes. There would be an easier way if Yuta was with us, but it is still possible to escape by ourselves. We just have to go up to where we came from, then we go back down. Huh? Down? How are you going to do that when the path is gone now? Are you gonna dig your way out or something? You do know that there's no use in digging in the channel, right? Why are these rocks only falling on me? It would normally be impossible, but the channel is falling apart, so it is possible. And so we don't even have to break the floor, because it's already broke. All we need to do is go down. What? That's crazy. How is everything working out just like you said? To the point where it's a bit suspicious. Anyway, the water is right below, so you get your magic ready. Okay. 108 exit splash. Whew, it feels good to get out of that musty place. Anyway, you think Yuda's battle with that other Sura and Karte caused the water channel to fall apart? I don't know, but if it was going to fall apart so easily, it would have already fell apart long ago. The water channel is a god-level item, made by the primeval god Brahma. So as long as there isn't an equal power to that of Brahma, a stronger power acting on it, it will never fall apart. Really? And why did that happen? Do you have any idea? Know-it-all magician? Even I do not know everything. This guy, he's admitting he's a genius. Well, you can't at least tell me about the Tribe of Chaos or whatever it is, right? Why can't we say their name? That's because it's a name we shouldn't be using. Do you know of the power of the name? It's okay, I did not expect much from you anyway. Hey, there are names that hold special powers. Finally, we're getting to learn a little bit more about this. We're on episode 99 now. There are names that hold special powers. Those names were given to the first form of life. Based on the names given, they were divided into two groups, powerful but mortal, and weaker than those but can reincarnate infinitely. The primeval gods named them Nastika and Astika, but the boundaries of the Astika had become ambiguous, so they were later called the gods of nature and gods of creation. Huh? Astika? Theology class teachers told us that we should never use that word. Should I stop? No. The word that gave them their names was Vishnu. He already possessed the ultimate immortal name, which was unrelated to the existence of the universe. Excuse me. He also had no interest in a name that could make you into one of the most powerful beings in the universe. So he gave the new forms of life the names of Nastika and Astika in rotation when they were born. So when the universe was complete, the strongest and best names were given to those who were born first. If it's about Vishnu, so when was Kubera born then? If it's about Vishnu naming the gods, I've already learned it at school, but I've never heard that those names hold power. Anyway, what does anything have to do with the Tribe of Chaos? There are 4 primeval gods. They had the right to control the power of their names, but their intentions were not all the same. Fortunately, Brahma and Shiva didn't care for the power of the name like Vishnu, but Kali was different. She must not like the idea of a creature becoming more powerful than her, or there could have been another reason. Anyway, in the end, she took one of the names of Nastika. But because of all the good names were given out, the ones that were left were forbidden ones, which were defective or very dangerous. She ended up taking all those names and left Vishnu. But Kelly, you mean the one who made the Sword of Return? Yes, at least you know that much. Wow. That goddess is amazing. She has not only made the Sword of Return, but she did tons of bad things. I guess she was bad from the start. So what you're saying is, one of names she took was used for the Tribe of Chaos, right? Yes, that is so. Being a primeval god and an Astika at the same time. That's just ridiculous and scary. Thank you for teaching me this. But why would they not teach us this at school? This is a fun story. I could tell it to people. If you tell it to people, you will be arrested for heresy. Why would you teach the theory of heretics to a good and innocent magic university student? Good and innocent? Who are you talking about? Oh, seriously? I'll just forget about it. I'm forgetting it. I'm forgetting it. Knowledge of something can be of help later on. All you need to do is to keep it to yourself. Then why are you telling me this? Because I can easily get out even if I am arrested. I can see the exit now. Say goodbye to this annoying channel. But will Yuta come back? Louise was really desperate to save him. If she wakes up and finds out he isn't here, like I told you earlier, I don't know if Yuta will come back or not. If he travels with us, we will only be slowing him down, so there's nothing strange with him leaving us at any time. It's just that the time for him to choose came now. Are you awake? I thought you would sleep more, but you recovered very fast. It does make sense, since you are a lot stronger than I thought. What the? Where am I? We're in the village near the water channel, which isn't far from Calibloom. Asha used up all of today's teleportation, so we decided to stay here. He said he couldn't trust me using it or something. What about Yuta? Did you bring him back? Oh my god, Asha! Asha went out saying he had some business at the marketplace. Whoosh. I'm sure she will be okay. The channel is blocked anyway. Magic shop channel entrance. Oh, what the hell? How can they close it down indefinitely? I heard at the shop that the channel has been acting weird. There's no use for the signs from area 51 to 100. What? Why? Does it have something to do with the Genharvasturas acting up? Probably, since Genharvasturas are the only ones in the channel. I guess we can't go to that Terra for a while. Taking another way is even more dangerous. Announcement of channel closure. Due to an emergency message from Misty Shore, we are investigating problems within the channel and will have to close. Kelly Bloom, head of the Fighter Union, T.O. Racken. Yuta. Just forget about me and head for the exit. Aw. Huh? Hey, curry mushrooms. What's going on? Hurry and grab as much as you can before they're all gone. At that moment, I remember that curry mushrooms were the least of my interests. Huh. Okay. We are in episode 100 now. I'm going to take a quick break and go get a drink. that I was unable to lessen your pain. Excuse me. Grieve that I was unable to realize your worries. And I grieve that I was unable to realize the shadows beneath your smile when we were younger. I love that, you know, we're seeing stuff play out right now. But this is Kubera's, this green text is Kubera. And this is her when she's older. One last god, Kubera, chapter 100, lies for you. Yuda, it's Yuda. Yuda, trip, thump. It was a joke. It was just an expression of how much I missed you, okay? Sorry. Hello, just woke up. How much did I miss? We are on chapter 100 right now. And I may read a few more after this. It was just an expression of how much I miss you, okay? Sorry. Why do there have to be a rock right there? Her shoe came off. Anyway, wait there. Come, jeez, my shoe is stuck. Whatever, I'll just take it off. Yuda. Oh, she's very happy to see him alive. I'm so glad you're safe. Since I've always been losing everyone, I thought I had lost you as well. But it seems that you won't be able to leave her, even after you draw the sword for her. Things will only get tougher as you spend more time with her. My poor son. Why did you get away from... But how did you get away from that monster? Even I got hit only once and it was no joke. Saying that you were tied up, you couldn't have gotten out by using your strength. It looked like you had something hidden up your sleeve, huh? Nice. I guess that sword you carry around with you isn't just for show. Yuda, where's your notebook? Oh yeah, Asha had it last. Come to think of it, my bag was left on the boat, as well as the notebook. Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask Asha to buy me a new one. If she left it on the boat, please, your shoe. Aren't you gonna take your shoe? Asha's loaded with money, so you can ask her to buy things for you. But of course she only buys things for you when you really need it. Asha! Which room is it? Poorly, still no clue. Yeah, I know. Which room is it? What room is she in? And why isn't Ron here? Open. Where are you? Here you are, Asha. She just walks right in like no big deal. Do you know where my bag is? There are a lot of important items in. Instantly she heard a voice saying, "What do you want me to engrave on your tombstone?" That instantly she heard the voice saying. You know, that's one thing about Asha. I'm also a very private person, and I've had friends in the past that when we were younger, they were very much like how Kubera is, where personal, like, privacy isn't a big thing to them. Like, to them, it was just like, oh, we're all girls here. It's not that big of a deal. But to me, it was, like, a very big deal. I'm a very private person. And so it's like, no, back off. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot. Carrie Anthus followed while I was away. Thank you so much for the follow. Hadi Marut. Ah! A successful defense. Pravati Indra. Ah! Ugh. You're so mean. Yeah. See, good for you that you're okay, but with, being open about stuff, but there's just some parts to me that, that's just mine and mine alone. Okay? It's your fault for not locking. The door lock is broken, and knocking before entering is basic etiquette. You and Ron are on the same level when it comes to lacking in manners. Same level? You don't mean... She does mean that. Wow, why does he get so mad for opening the bathroom door? There's no reason to get mad when we are both men. Ah, you are such a beep. It's for the same exact reasons. They think a lot alike. One last god, Kubera. Except, we know, he hasn't figured it out yet, but we know that Asha is female. Which is probably why she got even more pissed off at him. Hey, Kasich. Are you really going to go to that magician's meeting? You're not even a magician. Why don't you just send Agwin? Well, Ron also has no clue still. Yeah, no kidding. They're going to be discussing about the attack that day. I'm sure they would need it. That's true, but it's okay since they treat me better than most magicians, although I am a half. What are you so worried about? I thought you had something you needed to keep hidden, sorry. You know there's a god there in the temple who can use insight. You don't need to worry about that. Even if a god uses insight on me, that isn't something that can be found out. If some knowledge was originally obtained through insight, it can only be shown again through oral or written names, not through insight. I thought everyone knew about this, but I guess that isn't so. If you didn't know, I'm sure almost everyone else would know either. Disney really must have cherished you. Alright. Since I don't need to worry about you, I'll be going back to Lenny. You're leaving? Why don't you go to the meeting with me? You like humans. Even though I may be a neutral, Sura, I don't know if I can face a god with a smile on my face. Well, I understand your position is different from a half. Let me turn the music back on here. He didn't come after all. He'll probably run away if I approach him first. What should I do when even insight don't work on him? Agni, what are you doing here? I've been looking for you this whole time. Ah, Brylith! I came out for some night air. Please tell me before you go off somewhere. These days, I just drop everything to look for you when you go missing. She's got some PTSD from that night. It's not good for me, the priestess, to be absent when the magician's meeting is about to be held. Okay, I'll go to the meeting, so don't be mad. What? You said you weren't going to come earlier. How difficult must it be for you to explain everything without me being there? Thank you for coming with me, but please wear those weird glasses. Why? Because Roosh will disrupt the meeting with her squealing. You found out that Yuta was a half by chance? That you're okay with that? Wow. Didn't your phobia of halves cured? You can be friends with halves now? No. Only Yuta. He's the only exception. Really? I don't know why it's only okay for Yuta, but it's a good thing. By the way, Asha, I heard you went shopping. What did you buy? My bag? A float patch. I tried, but they didn't have any here. A float patch? Didn't that come out with your swimsuit you got for your birthday? Or was it the float swimsuit? Yeah, you used the patch to repair the swimsuit. Float swimsuits let the swimmer float on water, but you need to repair it with float patches or else the floating function will have problems. I feel like Agni and Braylith are just based on misunderstandings. Yeah. I think it's a communication problem. They don't tell each other how they're truly feeling, and it causes miscommunications. Ah, I see. Why does the swimsuit need repairs? You didn't wear it in the channel even once, Asha. Elise, do you know how hard Asha is looking for you? That's enough, Ron Seraph. That does not need to be discussed. Huh? Why are you trying to hide it? Ron, tell me what happened. So what Asha did was bravati. I'm not saying anything. Yuta, still hungry? Want me to order some more? Haha! Oh, sad. How did a high-level Sarah end up with humans? He will never be full with this much. Excuse me, 100 portions of raw meat, please, without any seasoning. Oh, Ron. Do you think you're spending too much money? Nah, this is nothing. Let me fix up the music here. I may have to switch it back. Stump, stump. What happened to Genharva? I saw him after he came back not long ago. He seemed to have gotten into some kind of argument with him and disappeared again. What is going on? Does he not even want to talk to me? It would feel much better if he just let out his anger on me. Yeah, Agni feels full of secrets while Brilith kind of feels a bit oblivious and so down on herself to think he might actually care about her or him loads. I'm not sure if that was a typo or not. But yeah, essentially. Yeah, typo. Okay. Yeah, it is like that. Agni is filled with secrets that, for whatever reason he can't share with her right at this moment. Whereas Brilith, I think, is just oblivious to maybe how he feels at the moment. Because it's really obvious by what we've read already that he has feelings for Brilith. But, she hasn't caught on to that yet, or maybe she has and she's just pushing it down because of her self-esteem. Want to talk to me? Okay, I read that. You did great. I knew I could trust you to bring back good information. If we knew about that sooner, we could have just attacked the city first. Anyway, it's good that we at least know now. This boring planet actually had something exciting after all. And you guys should wait first. What are you talking about, Sagara? Huh? It's you, Marina. You don't need to know. Both he and Genharva decided to leave you out of this plan. I think you'll just get in the way again. Oh, sad. Looks like the little chick has been abandoned by both sides. Around here will do. The way to the city of Calibun is complex, so we can't get to the checkpoint easily, but... What are you staring at? Come here and hang on, Ron-Sarov. It seems that all the spots have been taken already, and I just grab on like this. I'm sorry. Jeez, I chickened out and apologized after seeing his mad face. Hey, did you think I wanted to do that? I only grabbed you like that because you told me to. What's with that face? I've changed my mind. We will be going first, Ron-Sarov. You may return to Misty Shore or follow us by your own methods. What? Hey, hang on! Hativeyu, whoosh. Fine, Ashura Hero. You don't need me now that you're out of the channel, is that it then? I'll follow you until you give me 10,000 gold. Hativeyu. We cannot be certain what the future may hold. That is why we're able to laugh and cry at all those small moments of today. Kubera Season 1 end. Thank you for reading. I will be back with Season 2. Next big question. When will Ron find out? At this rate, never. My man is clueless. Alright. We finished Season 1. Look at that. Feels like that. Union Master, there's a person sitting by himself over there. He may be looking for a sponsor, no? I think this is just, well, maybe not. There's a person, okay. I'm already sponsoring too many halves as it is. I don't think I can sponsor anymore. I think you just need to sponsor him through the checkpoint. He looks like a human, not a half. Really? Then take me to that person. To be continued, next chapter, Lost. Okay. Woo! That was quite a season. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, I have a lot of videos that I need to work on yet. But I will be doing a Kubera Season 1 review. I have to write this down or I completely forget. Because I'm... I just like to through stuff. I am scatterbrained. Anyway, I think we're gonna call it there for the night. That's a really good spot to end it with Season 1. And we can start Season 2 next weekend. Sad I missed most things live, though literally just woke up and thought it would be fun to check out your Twitch. Thank you so much. I enjoy it, even if it's just a little bit. You know, you guys popping in and saying hi. It makes me feel happy. And you're very active on YouTube. I see your comments all the time on there. So, you're okay. You know, as long as you're active somewhere. That's why I have the YouTube, so that way people who aren't awake when I'm doing the streams can still hang out and check in and be a part of the conversations. So, anyway, for everybody else who's watching this later, if you haven't already followed me on Twitch, please follow. If you see this later on YouTube, like and subscribe. Tomorrow is Tower of God new chapter reaction, and if I get to it, we'll also do solo leveling tomorrow. It depends on how long the Tower of God chapters are, because like I was saying at the beginning, sometimes they're like an hour long and sometimes they're 25 minutes. It all depends. So that's what's in tune for us. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. Bye bye.